Bruce Lee's journey in martial arts was not just about mastery, but transformation. He sought to reshape how martial arts were taught, practiced, and applied. While traditional martial arts often emphasized rituals, forms, and traditions, Lee's approach revolutionized the discipline by focusing on practicality and efficiency. Breaking the chains of tradition. In the 1960s, martial arts schools were steeped in formality. Students were taught kata forms, complex routines, and ceremonial practices passed down through generations. While these methods provided a foundation, they often lacked real-world application. Lee noticed that practitioners trained more for perfection in form than for effectiveness in combat. Bruce Lee respected tradition but was unafraid to question it. He often said, "Use only that which works and take it from any place you can find it." This mindset led him to discard practices he deemed unnecessary and refine techniques to their most functional essence. Jeet Kune Do, a system without a system. Lee's philosophy culminated in the creation of Jeet Kune Do (JKD), a martial art that embodied simplicity, directness, and freedom. JKD was not bound by rigid forms or rituals. Instead, it encouraged adaptability, with the practitioner using techniques that best suited the situation. Lee's mantra was to be like water, fluid, formless, and ready to take any shape. For example, in traditional martial arts, students often spent years mastering specific stances and movements. Lee argued that such practices could hinder spontaneity in a fight. In JKD, the focus was on mastering techniques like straight punches, low kicks, and defensive maneuvers that could end a confrontation quickly and efficiently. Sparring over ceremony. Lee was a strong advocate of sparring as a way to test skills under realistic conditions. In his opinion, static drills and repetitive forms did not prepare a fighter for the unpredictability of a real fight. He emphasized live training, where practitioners could experience timing, distance, and pressure. Sparring became the cornerstone of Lee's training philosophy, replacing rituals that lacked practical value. Innovation through cross-training. Another hallmark of Lee's practical approach was his embrace of cross-training. Traditional martial artists often adhered strictly to one style, but Lee studied boxing, fencing, wrestling, and even weightlifting. By incorporating techniques from various disciplines, he developed a versatile skill set that could adapt to any combat scenario. For example, Lee borrowed the concept of footwork from fencing, applying it to evade attacks and create angles for counterstrikes. He also incorporated boxing's head movement and jabs, which were rarely seen in traditional martial arts at the time. Philosophy in practice. While Lee's methods were revolutionary, his focus on practicality was rooted in his philosophy. He believed that martial arts were not about adhering to dogma, but